Slipping into this breaking news that is coming in from Kashmir, Kashmiri Separatist in Pakistan agent Syed Ali Shah Geelani is inciting unrest even while being under house arrest. The Hurriyat hawk addressed a gathering at a terrorist funeral via phone and raked up the crackdown on slaughterhouses in Uttar Pradesh to spark anger. Geelani claimed Muslim livelihoods were being snatched away by the crackdown and spread lies that mosques were not being allowed to be built anywhere in India. Shuja ul Haq, my colleague, is now joining me on the phone line for more on this. Shuja, if I can, come to you. So we have been seeing that there is a very deliberate move of the separatists, also of what we see from the on social media from the terror organizations, the terror commanders. Now from freedom of Kashmir, they are moving towards Islamization, talking about how mosques are not being allowed to be built across India, trying to rake up and trying to manufacture fear as far as the valley is concerned.
Well, Ankit, what we are discussing right now is about Syed Ali Shah Geelani's statement that he has made in the morning. Remember, the valley is already tense because of yesterday's incident, and he was addressing one of the funerals on phone, and he surprisingly raked up the issues related to, a hint Babri Masjid and the meat ban in the rest of the country while asking Kashmiris to continue their fight. So yes, there seems to be an attempt to sort of, rake issues so that the trouble continues to simmer in the valley as well. This is a difficult time, for the administration, for the government, both at the state and the center, because if these issues are continuously raked up, then it could mean more trouble in valley. We know how things can get very sensitive. Small issues snowball into major things and leads into unrest, which prolong for many days.
Yes.
So looking at that and looking at it from that perspective, it does seem to be a difficult situation.
Shuja, the separatist leaders have always tried to incite the Kashmiri populace, the people in Kashmir, Jammu and Kashmir, to continue with their bunds, their strike, their protest. But again and again now we see, rather than it becoming a call about Azadi, it is also becoming a call about religion that is being raked up. Syed Ali Shah Geelani doing the same here. We were discussing just a few days back, Hizbul commander was also heard calling for the stone pelters to come in the name of Islam, not for the freedom of Kashmir. Is this a new trend that you see, or a new sort of a game plan that is being now utilized in Jammu and Kashmir?
Well, Ankit, separatist leaders talking about Kashmir's Azadi and movement and stuff is something that we are used to. I mean, these are the things that have been happening for many years now in Kashmir. There are local issues that are constantly raked up. What is different this time around, particularly what he said in the morning today, is that he is trying to rake up the issues outside Kashmir and then asking people in Kashmir to take lessons from it and perhaps continue with their with their agitation. That is the different part. Raking up of issues like meat ban and hinting at Ayodhya and Babri Masjid and asking Kashmiris to take a lesson from that is something that is new. How that would be tackled by the establishment and the government is something we'll have to see, because this perhaps was not happening in past. We have seen separatist leaders taking up issues local, but now they're talking about issues in the rest of the country.
Thank you so much, Shuja, for joining us with all those details. It's time for us to slip into a very short break. Coming back with